No Fun Intended. The Tyler Joseph solo album he recorded back when he was just a senior in high school around 2007 and 2008. This album was given to Tyler's friends, family, and people at the very early 21 Pilot shows for free. This wasn't meant to be sold. He had it for free download on his site. It was never given to any major music publisher, so you're not going to see it in stores. You're not going to see it on any streaming service like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, or so on and so forth. You're only able to find the stuff on YouTube now. And because of this, the general populace has no idea about No Fun Intended. They know about 21 Pilots, but not about this solo project. The only people who really know are the diehard 21 Pilot fans, as well as some casuals. Many people love this album and will listen to it all the time. Many people have never listened to this album, and many people are on their way listening to this album for the very first time, which throughout the 20 episodes of doing this series, finally, that one does not apply to me, because after last week, we listened to the entirety of No Fun Intended, and now it's time to rank the songs. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your days go well and hope it continues to go well. Welcome back to my No Fun Intended reaction series. If you want to go watch any of my reactions to any of the songs, there will be a full playlist link in the description box below, because like I said, today we're just going to be ranking all those songs off of No Fun Intended. And before we get into those rankings, two things. One, I would love to see your rankings down in the comment section below, because I think that'd be fun. Two, music is subjective. I say this at the very beginning of any of my music ranked videos because it's true. Music is subjective. What I like, what my musical preferences are different from your musical preferences. I love dissonance in 12 tone. You may not like that stuff. I love John Cage and all the abstract music. You may not like that. What you like may not be what your friends like or your parents like, or so on and so forth. Basically, don't go in the comments saying, "Oh, it should be like this. The way you have it sucks." No, music is subjective, and it means different things to different individuals. You can't slam on someone's music tastes. You can, but that just makes you a jerk. But anyway, let's go ahead into the rankings. And first, we're starting with the honorable mentions. Yes, we have some honorable mentions in the series because with Trees, Goner, and Chord/Words, those are the three controversial songs that people debate are on No Fun Intended or are not on No Fun Intended. With Chords and Words, it's up for the debate on what is the recording or even if it even exists. So it gets in the honorable mention. Trees. We have evidence that Trees existed back in 2009, pre-Josh Dunn, pre-regional at best, but we don't know if the one we listen to is the same one that's on No Fun Intended or if it's the regional at best one. It's up for debate. And Goner is just the one that's on the 21 Pilots channel, and that one's up for debate too. So those get into the honorable mention category. So now we have 17 to rank. And I'm going to keep the explanation of why rank simple, so that way it doesn't go into a 20-minute video. But let's get right into it. Kicking us off at number 17, and honestly, this is the one that's going to take the most explanation because it's going to make the most people mad. It's Taco Bell Saga. So for me, this is a novelty song, much like Coconut Sharks in the Water is, to where I'll come back to it occasionally, compared to every other song off of No Fun Intended, which I would listen to more than I would listen to Taco Bell Saga. Sure, it has some good musical moments in there. Sure, some of the melody lines are cool, and yeah, it's impressive that Tyler wrote a 6-minute song about Taco Bell. But at the end of the day, it's like I've listened to it once, I've understood the joke, and I'm good. I listened to it again today, and I was just like, yeah, is it over yet? Honestly, those were my feelings, and honestly, the song does not age well in a couple of aspects, such as the whole Chipotle thing. And honestly, the way I feel about Taco Bell Saga is much like how I feel about Taco Bell itself. It's there. I've ate there before. I acknowledge its presence, but I would rather go eat at other restaurants, such as Chipotle right up the road. I know that means I'll die, but Chipotle. And now time for some quick explanations. Number 16 is I Want to Know, for the sole reason of it has the potential of being an amazing song, but the production is lackluster, and I know that it's part of the charm of No Fun Intended, much like Regional at best. However, in terms of production, this one is the most egregious in my opinion. At number 15, we have Falling 2. Musically and structurally, this song goes a little bit all over the place. When I describe the song, I used hills and valleys. It builds up, then drops off, builds up and drops off. It has a lot of those moments, and at times I don't think the song knows what it wants to be. And it makes it a little bit of a frustrating thing to listen to because you expect it to go somewhere, then the song ends. Coming in at number 14, it's Where Did We Go? Honestly, it's not a bad song at all. To me, it's just a little bit boring. It's one of those lyrically that's on the mid-par side. Musically, there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel as though there's other songs that are better off and No Fun Intended. This one to me comes off a little bit on the boring end. Coming in at number 13, it's Hole in the Ground. I was pretty hard on this song when I first listened to it, mainly because it followed up Drown in Blasphemy, but honestly, it was, like, upon re-listening to it, I enjoyed the song more than I thought I would have enjoyed it. It's not a bad song whatsoever. Suffers under the thing that there are better songs off of No Fun Intended, in my personal opinion. Know that some people's number ones out there. You can see why people do like the song. At number 12, we have Whisper. This one got a lot of hate. A lot of people, I was surprised, did not like Whisper as a song. I loved it. I thought, like, man, this is really cool. And, like, I vibed with it. Lyrically, it is very confusing, but musically to me, it makes up for it. I do really enjoy the song, and it suffers under the thing of there are better songs off No Fun Intended, but I don't think it deserves that much hate. It's great. I love it. Coming in at number 11 is Taken by Sleep, a song about the Scarlet Letter, and the only reason you know that is because Tyler says it in the very beginning of the song, but if you took that part out, you would have no idea, and it's impressive that he's able to take a topic like that and cleverly mask his words, and so that way you would have never known unless he told you in the beginning, like he did in this song. Looking at you, Taco Bell Saga. But honestly, lyrically, it's really good. Musically, it's very different. It's very folky. And as soon as you figure out the meaning of the song, friend please vibes. And it's an hour and a half. Coming in at number 10 is Just Like Yesterday. It's one of my favorite how it was recorded because it's taken off of what appears to be a phone, a camera, because the audio of Tyler singing in the piano is not the best quality, but then you throw MIDI instruments over top of it, and it's honestly really cool. Bonus points for including Ode to Sleep in there as well, and it's just a pretty cool song that reminds me of Neon Gravestones in a weird way, but love Just Like Yesterday. Coming in at number 9 is Realize That It's Gone. It's one of my favorites musically off of all No Fun Intended. It reminds me a lot of Regional at Best era pilots. It's so fun. Tyler sings super low at the very end. Lyrically, it's great. Also, definitely a fan of Realize That It's Gone. Coming in at number 7, it's Never Changed. It is a fun song, especially musically. There's some cool moments, like the snare drum going, da, 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 da. It's super fun there. I love the verses, how it goes between perspectives and has the parallels between both of them. This song is too short in my opinion. I think it should go on for a bit more longer. Definitely is a fun song. Coming in at number 7, it is Prove Me Wrong, man. I love it. It's one of the favorite reaction videos I recorded because it was not expecting a love song. It is reminds me so much of Formidable in many ways, and man, and like it's such a good love song too. I want to learn how to play it because it's lovely, it's great, it's amazing. Vocally, Tyler does some amazing stuff in there too. Lyrically, it's great. I love it so much. Coming in at number 6 is Hear Me Now. Man, that second verse, I always think about that second verse and just how much of an hour and a half, an hour and 3/4 that it is, because I relate to it so hard, and I love the whole song in general. The whole idea of, can you hear me now? Can you hear my prayers? Can you listen to me? It hurts so much. It's super relatable, the whole entire song. It starts off in like with a creepy note, but then like it just becomes this whole ow in pain, and I love it. And now we are in our top 5. So what is going to start us off? Well, coming in at number 5, It's Going Down. This song is one of the coolest off of No Fun Intended. And I want to think in my head canon that this was the last song recorded, because to me it sounds like the most stuff on self-titled. Like, perks for having a melody based off of Canon D. The drums are super fun. Piano lines super fun. Vocally, it is amazing. Lyrically, it's really good too. I love Going Down. A lot of people do, and it's so. A lot of people kept telling me it's not on No Fun Intended, even though my wiki said it was on No Fun Intended. But regardless, it's an amazing song. At number 4, it's Drown. Man, I've cried to this song since the series have started, because it's a good cry song. Lyrically, it's beautiful. Piano wise, it is amazing as well. You get the fall away jump scare in there, because fall away is the part of the lyrics, and it's, like I said, it's amazing how if you take this song, that second verse and fall away, and put it in a different context, how it changes the meaning of those. Drown is beautiful, and I love it so much. It's so pretty. Coming in at number 3, it's Save. Man, the stunned silence I had when I listened to this, when Tyler just screamed Save. And like going back and listening to it, it hurts so much in the most explainable yet unexplainable ways as possible. So much so, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it now, because say is another one that I've cried to. Even just trying to figure out the guitar parts in the song, I would just stop and listen to it and just feel pain. And it's so good. It's just amazing. Coming in at number 2, it's Blasphemy. This one is my overall favorite musically. Like, it is so good. It gets heavy in so many sections. Lyrically, it's one of Tyler's best on the album. It is super clever. And the song is, at least for me, so relatable in many sections of it. Plus, it has the lyrics of Anathema in the beginning, so automatically gets the plus. Sing a song but don't believe, Blasphemy's just for me, Hypocrite, take your pick. It's so good, and the screams that are in there too, and just the beautiful ending. I was just listening to it back, and it almost made me cry, because it's just so good. I'm going to cover it on the channel eventually, because I love it so much. And then there was one song left. At number 1, it's Tonight. And man, that song is the only song in the series that made me cry upon first listen to it. And I've gone back and listened to it, and I've cried more, because this is the song that I relate to the most, and it's just beautiful. Especially that second verse. The old man sits all by himself and thinks of better years when he used to believe in the stars and he would dream away his fears. The young boy moves so fast he doesn't see the stars above, and all his dreams are crushed by the old man who didn't dream enough. I'm reading those lyrics now, I'm already getting teary-eyed, because it's just so relatable, at least to me. And like I said, like if a song can make me cry upon every single listen, every time I read these words, then it's just so good. It hurts so many ways. The young boy wants to move ahead, the old man sings rewind. I wonder when this timeline will break into the other side. Maybe there's a span of time when we'll feel we're neither nor wanting to go back and not wanting to go forth. A song about living in the present, in a time where I'm always concerned about the future and just so concerned about what's next, all about the future and all this stuff, the things that I worry about so much, while the past looms behind me, thinking of the good times, while the demons and the ghosts that are haunting me still affect me. And it's hard to live in the now, in the present, and moving so fast to not notice the stars above. And small thing, yesterday I was watching fireworks with Lovely, and it was the first time I looked up and saw the stars forever and forgot how beautiful they were. And I know that's pretty sappy, but it's just, I thought it tonight when I was there last night, and it's such a good song, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite off of No Fun Intended. But anyway, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts, your rankings down in the comment section below, and please don't yell at me about putting Taco Bell Saga last and putting tonight first. Music is subjective, and you can see why. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow with, I don't know what yet. I'm just going to enjoy the now, which means at the time of this, getting ready to edit the video and going to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. And more importantly, have a good day. And I'll see you later.